Want to check mic? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I guess this day my life changed, I was, just campus student, young kid. I remember that day I was having a night shift job. So me and my girlfriend, Wahoo, she used to walk me halfway, and then I head to job, she goes back to college. So that day, I think I was a bit down, I remember something like that. I was feeling really down, and girlfriend at that time was, trying to uplift my spirits, but I was like, it'll be all right. Then I went to work. When I reached Jobo, of course, my workmate was there. We used to work just the two of us, night shift, Newton and me. And we started working as per kawaida. And then something interesting happened.
There. Are you gifted? Are you talented? Can you drop a rhyme? Can you sing? Well, I'm waiting for you because he is looking out for talent, and the person who wins will cut a record with him, aka a single. So please don't just sit around. Give me a call on 24.
On the radio, It's Not Homework, Mugoni Wika is on air, and she's like, yo, I have the biggest producer right now, Tejo Science Studio. If you think you can rap, if you think you can sing, give a call. And I knew I had the interest in rapping, but I wasn't sure about my talent. So I looked at Newton, I was like, should I try this? But I didn't want to tell him in case he finds it funny. So I just thought, you know what? Let me go to the other office and actually try and make this call. So I left the office, went to a different office, just the next room, and called the station. And Mugani picks, and I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, yo, you want to try it? I'm like, yeah, I want to try. So she says, let's go, The lines that came in when they gave me a beat was that simple, Asubuhi na mapema, na amuka, nina oga, na uliza, mira mira on the ukuta, what do I need? It's a very basic rap. Anyway, after that, she's like, whoa, that's pretty cool, it's nice and nice vibes. What's your name? And at that point, I wasn't sure because I hadn't decided on a name, an artistic name. And I was like, what should I say here, And I knew maybe my boss is listening on radio and they'll be like, oh, this guy is using the phone in the office instead of working. So I just came up with Nameless. And they were like, Nameless? Wow, that's an interesting name.
Okay, that was awesome, Nameless. But you know what? People have to decide. I cannot decide that for them. So if you think Nameless is all that in a bag of chips, you better vote for him on 2-4 double.
Anyway, so I go back to my office, and Newton is there. He's like, yo, you've just missed another guy called Nameless. He's just rapped. And in my head, I'm thinking, should I tell him it's me? But I'm still not sure about how it was. I'm like, what did you think? He's like, yeah, it was nice and stuff like that. So we wait for the competition. The next day, they say Nameless actually won. He's now in the finals. So I do the same thing, When Newton is noticing, I walk off, I make the call, record, come back. Newton is like, dude, you keep missing, man. Every time you go to the toilet, this guy comes on air. I'm like, how is he? He's like, yeah, he's really nice, what. So that kept gaining my confidence. And the good thing about it is, funny enough, guys liked the vibe and they voted me in. And I won the deal with Ted. And 2 days later, I was recording Mega Rider. And I can say that call I made changed my life, because at that point on Monday, the next week, they launched Mega Rider. People loved it. It became a hit. And now I had to be Nameless. I hadn't even planned it. It just was like, wow, there's this guy called Nameless, and what's his image? What's his look? Who is he? And that's when my journey started, literally 20 years ago.
There's two types of people in the world. Those who've got names and those who are nameless. Nameless, 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 nameless. Nameless, 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 nameless. I got no fame and I got no name. To be loved or to be loveless. To have a home or to be homeless. To have a car or to be carless. Asubuhi na mapema, naamuka, ninaoga, nauliza, mirror mirror on the ukuta, what do I need? Ongeza mafuta, weka marashi so that I nukia. You never know, I might meet my malkia. Chukua longi, piga pasi, sasa ni laini, wapendeza, napanda basi kwani sina gari. We are going to the city, wololo, shosho, gombaro, anataka kiti, mpeni nafasi, asante, heshima kwa wazazi. Tumefika mwisho wa safari, ala, conductor, anakuja, kunisumbua, eti anataka pesa. Mega rider, I got a mega rider, mega rider, I got a mega